Hello Stampers! Okay, this is part 2 of making the Christmas ornament. This is the one that I made earlier. But this is the one that we're making right now during this part 2 video. Now if you want to see part 1, that's the video that's going to show you everything that you need to make this ornament. So let's continue with part 2. Okay, so first we're going to start with the center or the base of your ornament. And we're going to take the 1 3/8 circle punch. And we're going to take those 5 ornaments that we didn't fold, and we're going to put them onto the circle, but we're going to put them upside down. So I'm going to use the Multipurpose Liquid glue. Just going to put a dab of that around the edge. And you're going to go ahead and set the rim of your ornament, this top part. I'm using that as a guide, and I'm going to set this right onto that 1 3/8 circle punch. I'm just going to go ahead and place them right next to each other. And one thing nice with the liquid glue is you have time to move the ornaments if they're not lining up properly. Okay, so we're just going to let that dry for just a few minutes. Okay, so now this is pretty much dry. It's still a little wet, but we're going to go ahead and continue with the video. Okay, so you're going to grab your 5 pieces of your ornament sections, and what you're going to do is you're going to glue the back of your ornament onto the base of the backwards ornament, because see, this is the back side of your ornament. That's what it's going to look like. So what you're going to do is you're just going to put some glue on your base and then line up the images perfectly. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so now we're going to take our tool. Glitter's everywhere. Okay, so now the tool, you're going to have 5 pieces, and what you're going to do is you're just going to put your finger in the center of the tool and gather it, and then you're going to go ahead and twist it at the end so it makes like a little fan at the end. And then the part where you're twisting is going to go right between each of the ornaments. So there's 5 sections there. So this is where you're going to need your hot glue gun. So let me get that. So then you're just going to put a dollop of glue right in between each section of your ornament and set your tool inside of there. Let me grab my bone folder here and just hold that down. It's very hot. Okay, so then grab your next piece. Okay, so there's the last one. Isn't it turning out pretty? Oh my gosh. Okay, so now the next section we're going to add is the linen thread. We're going to add our 5 loops to the center of your ornament. So you're going to open your ornaments and you're going to put a little dollop of glue on the tip and then add your little loops to that. So let me go ahead and add some glue. just a little bit. And then you're going to add your little loop in the side of, then you're going to add your little loop there. Okay, so now we have our scallop tulle ribbon and also the linen thread. So now we're going to go ahead and add these pieces. Now the idea with this is you want it to kind of be up at an angle. So you're just going to position these right between the larger ornaments. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a dollop of glue to the back side. Just going to position it right between those larger ones. Hold it there for just a second. Remember, you want it angled up. Just a little tiny bit. Okay, isn't it beautiful? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and make our rosette. And remember, we're just going to fold this up. We're going to make a little dollop here on this craft silicone sheet. Set this right in the glue and just hold that for just a couple seconds. Okay, I'm just going to peel the edges off a little bit. I'm going to seal this up with glue, make the little rosette. That together. Okay, then I'm going to put some hot glue behind this. I'm going to set this right in the center of your ornament, somewhat. Okay, and then the center is going to have your faceted buttons. So let me just put some glue on that. That's going to sit in the center. Okay, so once our button's on there, then we're going to take a large pearl, and we're going to set this large pearl right in the center of the faceted button. Just like that. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. Okay, so now to figure out how you want this ornament to hang on your tree, or you can put it on a present for a gift tag, I'm just going to put my top of my ornament right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of flatten out that top section there with your ornament in the center, and then I'm going to take the crocodile, I'm going to punch a hole right in the center there. Okay, I'm going to take the Very Vanilla, the seam binding ribbon, feed that through there. And you're just going to bring it up to the top and tie your little knot. Okay, then you're going to trim those tails off. Isn't that beautiful? Oh okay, so then on the back side, it's pretty just like this, but we're going to finish it off to make it more personal. So you can sign your name or something on here if you want to put this onto a present. I'm just going to hot glue this greeting right on the back side. Kind of cover up all that in the back. Make sure it's going the right way. And that's it. Super beautiful. Oh my gosh. And then you can just take some champagne mist, is what I have here, with the shimmer paint mixed with rubbing alcohol. And you can add some more shimmer if you just want to spray that a couple times. Makes it sparkle even more. Okay, so there's that one. And then here's the one with the crumb cake and the early espresso. Okay, Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye.